Hello, friends. It's time to journal on Jeremy's Journal. Today, our journal entry is going to go like this. We're going to start with our growth area, which for today is about the power of kindness. Then, we're going to focus on gratitude for ourselves and gratitude for others in our life. Next, we're going to focus on a daily task. And finally, we're going to look towards the future and plan on our day for tomorrow. Come journal with me. So, let's start with our growth area. I'm going to actually start with a quote by Marcus Aurelius. An antidote to unkindness is kindness. Use it and see what happens. So recently, I experienced quite an interesting situation this week. I was talking with a person who was quite aggressive, let's say, to some of the people that he didn't like. And throughout this, I was trying to help him understand, possibly where he went wrong. And sometimes he insulted me. But I stayed true to my word, and I never insulted him back. I just described things that he did as accurately as possible. I still maintained my honesty, but I didn't use volition or anger to color my interactions with him. Eventually, he made some threats towards other people that I care about, and I couldn't stand for it. So I made the adult decision to cut him off. And then his vengeance turned on me. He decided that he would make me pay for cutting him off and make me feel bad for establishing that boundary. He called me manipulative, that I was a snake. There were all these insults hurled at me because even though I was being supportive and trying to make him understand about the world, he wasn't really receptive to all of that. He wanted to be proven right, and I was going to be the one to do that. So he ended up threatening me. So I had to call the police as a just in case, make sure it's reported so that he doesn't, if there's anything else that happens, I would have evidence on my side to prove that I was not the aggressor. So luckily, nothing happened, because about an hour after that interaction where he would be threatening me, he came around and said, "I'm not going to actually do anything because you were nice to me the whole time." And that really stuck with me, because it taught me that my niceness and my kindness does have an effect on people, even if it's not immediate, and even if I get pushback for making judgment calls. My kindness is something that was like a beacon of light for him, in a way that I don't think he experienced with much people. I think most people default into this mode of, well, if he's attacking me, I'm going to attack him back. But that actually ends up only escalating the situation instead of capping it and putting it in its place. When you act kind, it forces the other person to look irrational or to stand out. And both of those options work in your favor particularly when you're dealing with someone who is extremely manipulative. So kindness, now I'm not saying that you should be nice. I'm saying that you should be sympathetic and understanding, but not forgiving. There's a difference, and it's a really fine line to walk. I never forgave this person for the actions that they did to my friends, but I gave him my sympathy and understanding because I knew that would de-escalate the situation And I also knew that doing that would help him feel better about his feelings and validate his feelings, which is ultimately what he really needed. So kindness can be used for good. It's a powerful tool, and not something that gets employed that often. So next time when I'm in a situation, I think kindness will prevail more than my initial reaction, which is to engage, debate, argue with that person. I think kindness has proven to me to be a much stronger force. So this is just a reminder that maybe kindness is in place, it needs a place in your life, and to be able to use kindness in situations that are tenuous, stressful, and see what happens. See how people change and understand that you're also growing too when you use kindness for difficult situations like I've grown and will continue to grow. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Well, that was a bit tense, but I think it was good for me to speak my mind on that. Next is going to be gratitude for myself. This week, I think I did a really good job at reaching out, maintaining my connections professionally and platonically. I think I did a really good job at keeping up with connections. I think that's ultimately what my main goal is for myself. It's just to keep up connections and be social, reach out to people. I think I did a really good job this week on that. Gratitude for others. I appreciate my long-term friends. I think I've got 5 of them now that I can sufficiently call long-term, that I keep up with regularly. I'm really happy to have those 5 friends in my life. I'm really happy to have my mother in my life. She's helping me out with some of financial issues that I'm getting. I'm also really appreciative of all the workers that have been helping me out lately through unemployment and other things. It's been really nice to know that at least someone has my back more than just my family and friends. It's good to feel like I have a place in society. So just want to give appreciation for that. Yeah. Okay, now to our daily tasks. So for my daily tasks, I used to list them all out and then grade myself. I think I'm just going to change it to one daily task I want to do more. And for that, it's going to be German. I have slipped off the German train quite a bit, but once I get everything else stable, I think the German train is going to pick back up. I also have other things due to my yearly theme that may take place before I can do German, like building my career out. But the German train will pick up eventually. I think just for right now in my current state, I don't think I have the energy to dedicate to German. Okay, and now it's time to plan for the future. So tomorrow I think it's a phone interview first pass at early in the morning. I want to say 8:30. So that should be good. It's for a job that's in my realm, so that's nice. I want to apply to a couple of jobs that I found today as well. I couldn't apply to all of them. And then I want to do that before noon. I want to cook. I got to buy groceries tonight so that I can cook for tomorrow at 5 p.m. Oh, and speaking of cooking, I live streamed myself cooking last week on Friday. So I want to do that again. I think it was really fun. And then lastly, I think I'm just going to journal and relax from 7 on. Overall, I think that this year is already shaping up to be really good. I feel a different energy that's in the air. And yeah, I am hopeful for the future. Okay, well, if you want to journal yourself, there's a template down in the description. You can also help spread the word out and like this video or share it with other people. Subscribing helps keep up with this journal regiment and routine, assuming that I keep up as well. Other than that, I'm so happy to have created a community where everyone can like come in and appreciate the insights that I have and also share their own. I'm super excited for the future, genuinely. And I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.